Okay, oha nasu kon nasu nasapu olasu 7774歳の猫 VTuber Nasu Matsui Tomoshimasu. Thank you, Saturn, for the birthday redeem. Nasup Grimber, thanks for the lurk before stream even started. Maxter, Nasup, Dunce. Oh, Grimber, I'll put up Naki in a second. Nose, Surfeni, Nasup. Did I tie him up? Yes, I did. Will you please introduce yourself, my esteemed guest?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Let me turn around. Oh.
Maho morning! My name is Frey. I'm your Maho Ziso sensei, one of the few VTubers that loves himself enough to openly admit that he has a wonderful voice, alluring personality, and ready to give every single one of you a good time. Within the context of a school classroom setting. So, gotta keep it PG. Thanks for having me, Peen.
Thanks for coming on. Very confident introduction. I like it. Back model's not really common. Yeah, it is. That's interesting actually. You have a. Is it an actual like model of your back, or is it like just a PNG of? Oh shit! It's actually like rigged and everything.
Let me just walk forward a little bit and then look carefully, right? Oh wait, they can't see it. Let me.
No, they can.
Very much.
They can
see the
see.
jiggle physics. You like the jiggle physics thing?
Oh my goodness! You actually have jiggle physics on your dumpy.
I'm gonna let you guess. Guess who inspired this?
Wait, but do you have jiggle physics on your front as well?
That's I can't talk about that outside of Patreon.
Okay.
Which will be made eventually. I actually had a friend and he his model straight up had front physics, and he was like, I was like, why do you have front physics? And he was like, because I have a naked version of the model.
What?
I was like, why do you have a naked version of the model? And I was like, do you have like an OF? And he was like, no. But now that you mention it, I'm like, wait, you mean you never thought about this? The thought never crossed your mind? Your character has a third leg and this never crossed your mind?
Hey, Frey got to lurk while my cat streams. How you guys? All good. Frey and I are both massive simps ourselves, so we understand when there's others to simp, and you gotta get that simping in.
Part of me wants to be like, wow, you're calling me out, and I realize like, it's the truth.
It's how it
Oh
be.
my
Let me so Chad, let me know if you if the what is it, the volume balance is okay. My BGM is a little bit loud on my end, and I think Frey's actually no, Frey's louder than the BGM, but like I still hear the BGM a lot. So please let me know if you have trouble hearing Frey. I'll try doing something else.
I don't like how there's a nap 1 facing me right now. This intimidates me.
Don't worry, that's just how it starts. Essentially,
that just puts me in my place.
Essentially, this is going to be straight up just a we talked about this like right before stream, but for people who are here who haven't been to any of my ERPs before, this is essentially just a role-playing game where we basically take everything out of D&D, like the miniatures, the maps, the stats, the character building, and we just leave like all the roleplay aspects of it. But to like have a little bit of fun with it, and to keep a little bit of element of tabletop the tabletop elements in there, we have a little D20 to roll for any sort of action. So, will I read this next comment?
Do you want me to increase my pitch?
Frey seems a bit low. Okay. Let me do. Can you?
No, actually, yeah. I was disappointed too when I realized that it wasn't erotic roleplay. And just imagine erotic roleplay with Peen. Like that would just be hot. Said my friend. Yeah.
Are you able to increase your input by any bit? Because I already have you at 200.
Yeah, don't worry. I can put up my.
I think that's
you
good.
hear that?
Yeah, I think that's good.
All right, perfect. Can I increase my? Holy brother! Oh my gosh! Peen, hey there. Is that better? Is that what you want, Moses? I hate how quickly I can snap into that now.
Oh no. What was I gonna say? Oh, thank you for the Nia. Oh, wait a minute. Did that not play?
It's playing in the background. I don't know if the volume's playing, but I can see it on screen.
It should. It didn't play through. Oh, fuck. Wait. The graphics shouldn't have shown if it wasn't gonna play.
Wait, I've been trying to look for a way to mute alert sounds for the longest time. Did you manage to stumble on it by accident?
I have no idea what I did to have the alerts just muted. It shouldn't be muted. It should actually be allowed. And all right, here. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna find the audio file and play it for you, guys.
Valid.
So anyway, yes, for those of you guys in chat who are new here, I have a specific redeem which I forgot to enable called Affect the Story. If you refresh, maybe you don't need to refresh the page with Twitch. Anyway, I've enabled it.
It just came up. It just appeared.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So you can at any point. Remember, this is only once per user per stream. So like, a bunch of you guys can like change the story, but you can only do it once. So that way people don't like I want to make it so that new viewers can like still have enough points to alter the story, but also like people with a lot of points don't end up spamming and creating like their own narrative.
Oh my gosh, just self-insert.
Yes, so basically there are really no rules to I keep it please within Twitch terms of service, obviously.
All right.
But
tie stays on.
but there are basically no rules with. Oh my god, what happened here?
Oh.
There are basically no rules when it comes to affecting the story. Like, we could just be on our way down the road to like the next town, and you can just be like, the road bends reality, and like I'll try my best to like change the story according to whatever your redeem is. But if it's something I'm unable to do, I will refund your request and points so that you may be able to do something else. What did I say I was gonna do? Play the Nia sound. I'm like I like literally just signed off of work, so all right, let's see. Nia saying things.
Nia saying things.
Nia saying things.
Nia does sure say things.
Okay, let me try redeeming it, because I'm pretty sure it should work. I don't.
If we.
Nope. No, I don't get it. It's not working.
Is not even playing when you played manually?
Let me try. I'm gonna try one more time, and then I don't want to hold up the session for it.
Oh, don't worry. I'm entertaining them with my freaking Menno cosplay that I'm pulling up in the background.
All right. It looks like I'm not able to get this to work for now. So unfortunately, guys, we're just gonna deal with no sound redeems. Actually, I could let me just like disable that that way no one does anything. Let's see. And then Twin Tails redeem. Okay, we're never gonna get started. Thank you for the follow, Zudwa69. Welcome to Woe Patrol.
Oh my God, Zudwa. What's up, Zudwa?
And Menno Cat for the ages.
I just realized that Zudwa is Zudwa 69. Why did I never realize that Zudwa was Zudwa 69? I always thought Zudwa would say so.
Oh wow. I mean, what do you mean? It's the nice number.
Which one's the real Menno Cat? Ipui.
Yeah, damn, can't tell. Wait, actually, can we tell? Can we tell, chat? All right, we see through we see through the cardboard disguise of.
God damn. Oh man.
You gotta keep an eye, you phrase. Say so.
I mean, God damn it.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying someone's keeping an eye on me, so unfortunately the E is gonna have to stay for eggplant.
It's okay. I intend to keep the E for eggplant. The other thing is it's not.
Was like 10 years of my childhood. I mean, what?
There we go. There's that.
Peen.
I got the soundboard thing to at least work. So
hey, let's go.
Hey, Catty Eternal. What's up? I mean, for some of you guys end up rolling in a little bit later. I won't be able to just like call you guys out. Unfortunate. That's how the roll calls. Unfortunate how collabs work. I don't want to interrupt the flow of anything. So without further ado, do you have any other questions for this eggplant roleplay before we get started?
Would you like me to be me, or would you like me to like be not me?
You can do whatever you'd like. Honestly, it's like if you feel like you would have more fun being not you, then do so. If you think you would have more fun being you, then it's just basically whatever. This is just kind of like a super casual, like let's role play.
All right. Let's see. I'll play it by ear. But part of me wants to be. The part of me wants to be that mysterious emo warrior that was resurrected from a different world, who the heroine can maybe one day change. No, I'm joking. I'll stay.
If you like to do that, hey, Caddy.
No, I'll say. No, but let's face it, that is me. But anyway, carry on.
Yeah, I mean, like, basically, just like whatever you'd like. Honestly, kind of like, I mean, you're a veteran. You're a veteran tabletop player just by the fact that
Somewhat.
you were suggesting like we use Roll20.
Look, it's only 10 years of experience.
Only 10 years. Damn, that's older than some of my chat members. Saturn.
Oh god,
That's,
you're calling them out.
and that there's Rimber and Waffles and Saturn. They're all like 9
Wait,
years
waffle?
old. Yeah, they're
Wait,
all like
waffle? Like the waffle?
yeah, the poverty guy.
That is definitely a title. Damn, they sound older than me. Holy crap.
Hey, Madman.
What's the opposite of a Shota?
Noji? Or like opposite gender, a lolly?
No, like a young person who sounds old.
Oh.
Like we need to make this a thing. This is an untapped market, Peen.
I don't know, like I'm sure there's an arc. Like, have you seen like those anime where like it's like the high schoolers and there's just one dude that's like 7 foot tall with like that's like jacked.
In Weekly Girls no
like...
Zaki-kun.
Isn't it like average 9 or is it 9 combined?
Yikes.
Damn, if we were all 9. What a nice. Anyway, enough old. Enough being old.
You know, you just have Minecraft girlfriends again. Remember, Minecraft girlfriends weren't weird to have.
RuneScape girlfriends, RuneScape boyfriends.
Yo,
anybody?
RuneScape girlfriends. Yo, let's go back even further. Ultima Online girlfriends.
Ultima Online. Holy shit. What was it? We're getting so sidetracked. I'm just trying to remember. No, it's fine. It's fine. This is absolutely expected. This is completely fine.
You put 2 hardcore prisms in one room.
Yeah,
this
there's
happens.
no way.
Like imagine what happened if we did a 3. Oh, I need to be careful how I phrase this. A 3-person collab with like Merp as well. Like that would just be so.
Oh, that's
chaotic.
That's a 3-way with tentacles.
All right, well, you're just gonna say it after I have to work so damn hard to freaking shimmy your eye.
I appreciate the effort. Your say-so image still stands, I suppose.
Thank you. Oh no, Grimper,
oh no,
Grimper, no.
So yeah, like the whole intention of like this series was so that, you know, like so far I've only really had like, you know, relatively familiar and or like veteran like tabletop players, you know, like be on. But this thing was supposed to, or this sort of like setup, right? It's like a it's supposed to be like a show where I host on my channel, and I have people who maybe haven't like roleplay before, maybe haven't even done like D&D before, you know, try and come on and at least get the taste of like what I think anyway is like the most fun part about D&D. It's like kind of have ridiculous stories and get side railed by basically everything. Ivel X.
I honestly hate it when DMs focus too much on like the rules and aspect of it, because I'm like, people wanted that, they just play a video game.
True.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so yeah, basically, let's start you off. So you wake up to noises of people stampeding in panic. It is extraordinarily uncomfortably warm, and you feel you can't. Your eyes are still your vision is still blurry, and you feel a heavy weight pressed upon your back.
Mom, I'm not in the mood today. I'm not gonna say that on stream. I'm not gonna say that on stream. I'm sorry, Peen. I'm sorry.
So okay, so while you're fantasizing about your mother,
all right, thanks. Yeah.
You hear a small child's voice. Mister, what are you doing? Mister! Get out of under there! The lava's coming!
Wait, what? Wait, I'm gonna look around. Wait, can I wake up? Can I?
Okay, so Grunzy affects the story with Frey is carrying a beautiful woman on his. Grunzy, please finish that sentence. On his what?
On his what? Technically, by lore, I've got 4 things you could be referring to. I'm not gonna emphasize.
Counting I'm counting one, 2 legs, and what are the other 2 things? Back?
Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay.
Grunzy with the bait and switch. Anyway, okay. Yeah. So you also hear from behind you. Oh, young man, are you gonna be okay?
He's a beautiful. Okay.
The elderly can be beautiful too.
Okay, fine. Fine. All right. What's around me? Are my eyes open yet? Do I see anything?
Let us see. Do you see anything?
Oh no. Please, I'm gonna.
Okay. Your vision seems to snap back to you, and you see essentially what seems to be like the it seems to be basically the apocalypse. There's like ash like falling everywhere. It's like everything is ablaze in flames, and there's a glow of orange everywhere. There's basically heat all around you, and to your immediate left, you see a rapidly but also steadily but not so rapidly rather approaching basically ocean of lava.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm gonna look around to this seemingly elderly woman who is apparently on my back, and I'm gonna say, well, I'm okay now that you're here, but it looks to me as if, for no fault of my own, things are about to get a little steamy in here. Can I give her a wink?
Oh, young man, you sure know how to smooth talk an old lady. As much as I would love this to be my final moments, you have your whole life ahead of you. You should probably stand up.
I don't know. I always did want to call it in a blaze of glory. But upon your request, of course.
Oh no, the ERP's going for the real ERP experience.
I'm going for
the kid's like, you guys are gross! Hurry up, the lava's coming!
Oh, right. There's a kid. All right. So scratch that. I'm gonna stand up. And like, she's on my back, right? So
yes.
How hard is it to get into like a standing position while someone is piggybacking on you?
Are you just basically attempting to try to stand up?
I'm just gonna try and stand up. Please, for the love of God, don't fail this.
All right, with your ERP, with your thighs and calves of steel, you you stand up immediately, and it almost seems like there's almost a little bit of the ground almost seems to give away a little bit from from the force at which you stood up. But the ground manages to hold. However, the lava is steadily approaching, and there are many panicked screams around you. You also notice there are quite a few people that are already being swallowed and melted and burned alive.
All right. Is there anywhere I can I look around for somewhere to jump on? Something that may or may not be floating in said lava?
So you're not like on an island or anything. So basically, there's an ocean of lava approaching you from your left. But
it's approaching me.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah. Just a little more context before you start running. Like basically, you see in that direction where the ocean of lava is coming from, like a spewing volcano. Like just blackening the skies. Hello, Nix.
Okay.
Nasu. But yes.
As I'm walking away, I'm gonna be like, okay, 2 questions. Firstly, mysterious old lady that is far too hot for my liking. I would like to know how did this happen suddenly? I just woke up. I don't know what's happening. And secondly, can I get your name and when we can meet again?
Young man, I already told you my name.
Wait, you did? I was too distracted by your eyes.
Oh, you. My name is Matilda, you forgetful little devil. I was about to perish to the lava when you dashingly came to my rescue.
Oh, I guess I did. Oh God, Matilda's my godmother's name. Anyway, all right. So at this point, I'm running. Am I running? Because you said I was on a bed, right?
No.
I was just on the ground.
You were just on the ground.
Oh, right. Got it. So at this point, I'm running away. There's lava. How many people are around? Is there like lots of people? Is everybody running? What does it look like right now?
It's quite a bit of panic right now. There's people like there's various people like just running out of their homes as the lava is approaching, trying to grab whatever they can to get out of the area.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Is lava particularly fast? Is it flowing like kind of like do I have time for a quick detour?
It's not like particularly fast, but the blaze is relatively quick. Like you're starting to feel like the heat of the blaze, like because of the way the town is set up. There's like a bunch of like houses lined up against each other, and like the lava may not be close to you anymore. However, like the flames which engulf the homes are rapidly spreading.
Okay. I want to really quickly see if I can find any like tarp or cloth, because I want to use that as like because right now obviously if I'm giving Matilda a piggyback ride, I don't have use of both my hands. But if I tie like a cloth around her and then like around my like neck, I'll be able to use it as like almost like little. Do you get what I mean? It's
Yeah,
kinda
like a
holds her up.
sling or something.
Like a sling, yeah. Exactly.
Okay. All right. So you're basically right now on this road. The roads.
Is it a lonely road? Is it the only road I've ever known?
So the road basically runs at like almost perpendicular to where the lava is coming. You have basically three houses. You have three houses, two on your right and one on your left, that are still not yet ablaze. The one on your right, the closer one, is the closest. And it looks the nicest. It probably has like the most high quality stuff in there. Time is frozen right now while I'm describing this, obviously.
Perfect. Can I also look for some loot then? Like, and by loot I mean I just want to rob these people before things get melted, you know?
Yeah. So the one on the left is a relatively like it's a little bit like more modest. However, it's a little bit further away. It seems to be like the flames on the left side of the. Thank you for the follow, Century. Welcome to Woe Patrol. The flames seem to be a little bit slower on this side of the street for whatever reason. Maybe there's some sort of fire retardant in the current house that's being burned.
You can't say that word on Twitch.
No way. Okay, sorry.
No, I'm joking.
No, I know.
But the all right.
And then the furthest away house is it actually doesn't seem like a house. It rather seems like a servant's quarters of the more wealthy home on the first home on the right.
Okay, I'm gonna be smart. I'm not gonna go to the one closest to me, even though it looks really nice, because I too am a dickhead of a DM and would definitely punish someone for that. So I will.
No. I mean, like, okay, I'm not like. So like, don't like. Whatever I set up, it's not like I'm looking to trap you in a lot of things, because like
please do. I'm very into that.
What I want to do is have a like 2 to 3 hour session, and even if you try to die in like the first whatever, I'm gonna somehow
jump into the lava.
All right,
I'm joking. I'm not doing that. No.
All right, game over. Frey dies. Thanks for coming, Otsunasu.
But yeah, no, I'll also actually be smart, and I won't go into that first house. I want to go into the second house. And then maybe on the way I can like peek into the third. But
okay.
like when while I'm leaving.
Okay. All right. One real quick thing here Okay.
My goal is to somehow revert Matilda's age. That is my end goal for this.
So okay, so you start making a detour towards the house on your left, and
Yes.
the kid's like, where are you going?
Shut up, kid.
Why are you going into my house? There's nothing left in there.
Do you have a blanket?
Probably. Why?
I'm just gonna go in.
Okay. Mister! I'm leaving, Mister! I'm leaving! So he like the kid starts running away, and like he's no longer part of your like little escape group. It's,
Okay, I'm sorry.
it's
I'm
good.
sorry. I'm sorry
You
you
see
have
him.
to see that side of me,
you
Matilda.
turn back, and you see him get trampled by another group of like escaping panicked citizens. And
That's good for being a dork.
that's what you get. Fucking.
What you get?
Fucking.
So I'm about to go COD lobby on his ass.
Oh no! Fucking squeaker. That's what you get.
Squeaker.
Eat shit.
You get
Anyway. All right. So
Oh my
so you
God.
you bust into this this home, and yeah, like as the now late child had said, he there basically nothing is left. Like you still see like you still see like maybe like curtains. You still see like you know, furniture, but like when it comes to like silverware, like other like even like, you know, decorative ornaments or whatnot, like maybe there's like a leftover shoe, and like a few like articles of clothing left over, probably from the panic evacuation. But yeah, it's basically pretty bare bones.
Okay, I'll use a curtain then. I'll grab a curtain and I'll
Okay.
just run back up. And I'll use it as a sling.
All right, so you easily tear the curtain off of the windowsill.
Check out these guns, Matilda.
I hope this is worth it, looting this home.
I looted no such thing.
Let's see. All right, she believes you.
Yeah, I was just stealing from the dead and giving to me.
All right, so you rig up a sling, and you manage to sling it. You manage to sling it around Matilda. So now both of your arms are relatively free. You do
Let's
have to
go.
every once in a while readjust the sling, because your
Yeah, it's fine.
yeah, this is not like an
That's fine.
ideal human carrying humanoid
Apparatus.
carrying apparatus. Yes.
All right, cool. While I'm running, like when I leave the house while I'm running, because the servant quarter was a little further away, could I just like peek in, see if there's anything of note worth risking stuff for?
Yeah. So you walk by the trampled dead child.
I spit on him.
You yeah, you spit on him. Nothing
real
of
good.
nothing of note. Not a real good glob of saliva. Not like bad either. It just lands like on his mangled corpse of a back.
All right. I'm gonna move on before Matilda comments. I don't want to look bad.
So you walk by the servants' quarters, and at this point the first home is already ablaze. The first home that you see, but spitting RP.
Yo, it is an ERP.
True. Oh, but with the kid though, oh Frey.
Oh wait, no, not again.
Frey.
She said she was 19.
Anyway, again, yeah, right. So you peek into the server. So do you like just look in, or do you like try to like go inside?
No, I'm just gonna like try to see if I can see anything from the windows and stuff. If it's worth actually going inside, you know.
Oh, okay. So you look in, and it seems like this is relatively untouched. You imagine that since even though the sky is like dark from like the ashes, like you can still tell it's like daytime, because there's still like light, you know. It's not like pitch black darkness. So like you imagine, since it's the daytime, the entirety of the servants' quarters is untouched, because probably the servant was in like the workhouse, or the house in which they worked, and was like helping their their employer, escape, and or pack stuff from there. So this place is relatively untouched if you like to go in and explore a little bit.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll pop in. I'll pop in.
All right, so
I'm gonna stick my head in.
So the door was unlocked. You just walk straight in, and essentially it's a pretty bare bones like living arrangement. there's a cabinet. There's like a row of different styles of shoes. There's a chest at the end of the bed, and as well as a modest looking kitchen with like with what you think are rusty iron silverware, essentially ironware, I guess, in this sense.
Okay. I'll check the closet.
Okay. So all right, so you open up the closet, and inside, or like the what is it, the wardrobe thing, and inside you find actually a pair of leather chaps.
Hey.
And as well as like a maybe like 4 foot long double-edged blade.
That's substantially better than the bondage kit, but I will take both of them.
Okay. Are you
Okay,
gonna
then-
like put on these chaps or something?
I don't know if I have time now. Well, you know what? I'll hold on to them for now, without putting them on just yet.
He also finds a
Until I'm-
picture of Matilda under you. Okay. So
Dope.
as you pick up the pair of chaps, like you notice that like something falls out of it, and it was like it's a very old piece of parchment, and on it is what seems to be a magically inscribed portrait of a young gal. Oh, whoa, that's my old photo.
This is you?
Yes, I believe this might have been Alfred's house.
Who's Alfred?
He's my, well, ex-husband. My first ex-husband.
Oh.
But it is
I'm sorry to-
nice to see that he still thinks of me after all these years.
I'm gonna sort of like. You were so beautiful. You still are beautiful, but you were even more beautiful once upon a time.
Yes, the age does do that to you.
I'm going to. How far away is the lava?
All right, so at this point, let's take a look at. Okay, at this point, like the lava's still a little bit far off, but the flames have started to reach the edge of the first house. So like the further edge of the first house, but like the servants' quarters is still a little bit. You still have maybe like time to do one more thing before you leave.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to put her down gently, get on one knee, and I'm going to say, Matilda, maybe it's the fire getting to my head. Maybe it's the smoke cutting off the oxygen to my brain, but I've found a new purpose in life. And it's you. But I fear that the years may rip us apart long before I'm ready to let go. So do you mind if I dedicate the rest of my life to finding a way to bring you somewhat closer to my ears? That way we could both live the rest of our wonderful lives together.
All right, so I rolled for your persuasion.
Crap!
While you were saying, so she slaps you across the face. She slaps you across the face. Young man, you know, I was humoring you before, but you know that we're far too apart in age to ever consider such a thing seriously. Now, at the very least, save yourself Well,
Alright, I'm not leaving her in the house.
Okay. So you all right, yeah, okay, so you leave her in the house. Like, as you look back as the house begins to set ablaze, you see her looking like just sitting on the bed, just looking at like the rows of shoes and like the various other like items that her ex-husband once her ex-husband may or may not have once owned, and basically accepts her time.
Yeah. You know what? No. Conscience. I'm leaving my conscience in that house, and I'm saving myself. But unfortunately, I'm gonna look up at the sky, shaking my fist. You shall not keep me maidenless, you cruel god.
Thank you, Nose.
No offense, Peen.
Nose, thank you. She's not done yet, and we'll find you later.
Oh no!
Well, let's find out what happens later. All right, so yeah, you're out of the house, and you're out of the house, and it seems that at this point, the flames are basically right on your tail. The people that have escaped. The people who are lagging behind will almost certainly perish.
Well, all right. I've got the sword. I've got the leather chaps. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna look for. Is there any hills that I could like attempt to get up?
So essentially, what you see in front of you is basically the road leading to the main gate of this town. And it seems relatively flat, honestly. Like, there are woods. If you look to your left. You're not really sure of any cardinal directions because the entire sky is full of ash, and you don't know which direction the sun is coming from.
Okay.
But to your left, if you're facing the road, is a forest, which is also on fire.
Yikes.
And to the right is just empty. It's just empty pastures and farmlands, which is also on fire.
Ugh, God. Okay, so the farmlands. I gotta think, because the farmlands, yeah, like there's no burning trees, but it's probably gonna be dry, right? And if California has taught me anything, I should not. I should not. Oh my gosh, is there like a road, just a road in between that I can just walk down?
Yeah,
like,
there's
between the two.
There's the main road that you're looking at right now, and if you want to continue towards the main road, you can. It's a bit hard to see what like in the distance of this main road.
Okay.
But
Okay, I'm gonna continue on the road. Just because I'd rather not. I just rather not with either. I'm just gonna keep going down the main road.
Okay. All right. So one thing, as you start getting to the gates of the town, you notice that there's a for whatever reason. There just seems to be like this long line, like this queue of people that are just like standing there. About like three separate lines of people just standing there instead of like running down the main road. Some people are going down the main road, but like a couple of people, and you can kind of tell they're a little bit more well off, but they're definitely very scared. But they're just standing there for some reason.
I'm gonna go up and it's like, excuse me, do you guys not see the lava that's heading straight towards us?
Hands off, peasant! The man swats your hands out of.
I'm going to hold my double-edged sword to his throat.
Let's see. All right, so you. Whoa! Esteemed guard. Sorry, I didn't realize.
Call me Daddy.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Peen.
Let's see if he's okay. Daddy.
Cool. Now what's happening
here? His hand's still up. He kind of just like points behind him, and you notice that basically there's like three large. It appears to be like what appears to be large like inflatable objects, something you've never seen before.
Hey yo. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Now we're ERPing, baby. Actually, guards come. A peasant with a sword is still a peasant. Okay. So then so you hear from behind you, hold it right there.
Son of a...
This isn't a guardsman. You turn around and you see that there's two actual uniformed guardsmen with spears. They're like
hey fellas, this guy here, it's not what it looks like. Do you see that? I'm gonna point to the mangled kid. He did that.
the mangled kid's like maybe like a 20-minute trek behind you, but so.
Did you guys see a mangled kid on your way?
There are plenty of mangled kids.
One of them was a result of this guy.
Before the fire.
I would hardly believe that Representative Petcher would have done such a thing.
Wouldn't be the first time a politician did a bad thing. I say with a straight face, looking me in the eyes.
All right, that's enough out of you. You're under arrest.
God damn it! I'm gonna run through everybody towards whatever that inflatable thing is.
So you trip as you turn around
God
to run.
Damn it.
And you skewer this Representative Petcher like straight through with your blade as you fall. Okay, now he's a murderer. And,
you know what? I'm gonna just stand up. I'm gonna throw my hands up, and I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I'll still consider this a win. Take me away, officer.
So the two guardsmen come up. The one of them like wrestles away the sword, and the other comes like takes some chains out of his takes some chains out from like under his belt and just like ties up your arms in chains. And then let me see what the guard seems taken aback. He's like,
Can I use this brief moment of hesitation to make a run for it?
The other guard just knocks you out.
God damn it. God damn it. I tried.
All right, so you're knocked out. You wake up some nondescript time later. Your head throbbing, very nauseous, in fact. Very nauseous, and it almost seems as if the ground beneath you is swaying uncomfortably.
Oh god.
But
I swore to myself I would never do speed again.
Yeah, so you come to in a relatively dark space, and you don't really like, you hear commotion from above you, but you don't really see, and you can't really see anything in the darkness.
Do I have do I have on my physical person? Right
is he
now?
naked
Like,
without
what can I feel?
possessions now? Let's see. Yes, he is quite the naked and quite without the
All right.
possessions.
All right.
You look down, and
I'm-
all you have is you and you, Junior.
Okay, so I'm gonna stand up, and I want to. How proud am I of Frey Jr.?
All right, so you stand up successfully. How proud are you? It's a grower.
It'll do. Matilda didn't know what she was missing. Anyway,
So
I'm
so
gonna
when you stand up, actually, before anything else,
Okay.
Yeah, you're a little unsteady on your. You actually
Okay.
it actually feels like you're unsure if it's because of like your head injury, or if it's something else, but you actually feel like a little bit of like swaying. Maybe you have
okay.
vertigo. Maybe, I don't know.
I want to knock on. I want to look around and feel it. Are the walls made of stone or wood?
He has a weapon with him, but you roll to check where it is. The higher the roll, the. All right, let's.
Wait. The worse the weapon.
Okay. All right. So, Frey actually remembers that he always keeps a one-handed mace lodged all the way up. Where
Yo,
the sun
prison
don't
pocket.
shine.
You know,
And he's like, all right, I kept this for emergencies, but I believe it is time to pull this out now.
all right. I get into a squatting position and just go Super Saiyan. Like, and this is to go even further and beyond. Ah!
All right, so he pulls out his mace from within his hair, his long luscious hair.
Oh, okay, that's fine then. Yeah, yeah, cool. But also I would like to check if where I am is it wooden or is it like a stone?
So yeah, it's a relatively small but like still weighty iron mace. You like the way like so you actually have very long hair, and you keep it and very long, very frazzled, very matted. And you actually keep it kind of like tied to like you kept it tied to the strand like underneath underneath like the very back of your head.
Is this gonna be the equivalent of like Rock Lee taking the weights off his legs?
No, it's not quite that heavy. It's just there as an
Oh,
emergency backup, which you suppose
fine.
past self had prepared.
Yeah.
Yes, he was carrying
That's
it all
fine.
the time.
Yeah, that's
Well,
fine.
at least
Good,
retcon due to at least if he wasn't, it was a retcon due to interaction. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right, so yeah, you do have a mace now, like a one-handed iron mace. It's not very weighty, like but it's like maybe like think of like a standard think of like a standard screwdriver, like that kind of weight.
Oh, okay.
Like I wouldn't say like as heavy as like a hammer or anything, but like it's enough that it would like hurt more if you hit someone with it rather than just with your fists.
Okay, I'm good with that. Perfect. But yeah. So at this point, I'm not sure if it's me swaying or if the world is swaying. So I want to basically see if I'm on a boat. So I want to try to feel around, see if I can feel any like rope, or if I feel like the floor is wooden. If the floor is wooden, I'm basically gonna try to like hit it a bit, see if I'm underwater.
All right, so you feel around,
Oof.
and so you're able to tell that whatever you're standing on, you're like completely naked. So you're standing on like this. You were like basically woke up like lying on the surface. You can tell that it's wooden.
Okay.
But feeling around, basically, there's not much else you could feel really. You accidentally like smear some of your hand into some waste that's in the corner of the room.
Nice. Lovely. There's lunch.
And one side of the room is what seems to be a wooden wall. The other side seems to be what maybe like metal bars. You presume iron, maybe steel.
God. Okay, I'm gonna call out. I'm gonna be just like, is there anyone there? Can anyone hear me?
Are you saying like that loudly, or are you like trying to like shout for some?
I'm gonna try and make it sound like I'm hurt. Like basically.
Okay. All right.
Don't want people to know that I just.
Your soft moans of pain echo throughout the dark room. Rio Marise.
Yo, what's up, Leo?
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Woe Patrol. Yeah, so they echo through the dark room. And you hear from an adjacent wall. Ah, shut up.
Okay. Who's there? Who are you?
Oh, am I? You can tell that he is very, very, very drunk. I'm the mayor, or at least I was.
Of the town that just burned down?
Yep. They put me in here because I was being too rowdy. Because anyone else would be a little rowdy after that kind of experience. I don't know.
But where's here? I was kind of knocked out, framed, absolutely framed for taking the life of another.
Oh, have me literally in the cells with criminals. What the fuck?
Look, man, I want to get out of here as much as you do. But like, where are we exactly? Like, where's the cell? Where are we located?
No problem. Hope you're both. Hope we're doing well. Hope you're well as well. Okay, so the drunken man's like, I guess it doesn't matter if you're locked up in there anyway. We're up in the sky.
Oh.
He like
Like we're
vomits.
dead? Like in, oh god. Well, I guess we're not in heaven.
Heaven? Oh man, I wish. No, we're up in the sky. Those fancy schmancy gnomes have like flying machines, and you know, us privileged folk, you know, we get to fly away from all of the apocalypse, all the Armageddon.
Oh, I guess you could say the walls came crumbling down in the city that we loved. Great clouds
More like
rolled
a
over the hills.
fucking random volcano just fucking went off.
You know, that's valid. That's valid. Do you want to break out of here? Do you want to be best friends? Would you like to be best friends?
I would love to drink right now, but I'm kind of in here because I was drinking.
All right, let's go get you some
Privilege
drink.
drunk.
Let's go get you some drink. How do they lock these? How do they lock these cells?
They probably
Key.
yeah, they have a key somewhere. The guards
would
will
have
bring
a key?
back for me later. I'll get you out. I guess.
I could just reach for the key while they're talking to you.
Why?
They don't see us in the least.
Okay, so let me roll for. You make a persuasive argument. All right, I'll make sure the guards come close.
Thank you. Perfect.
All right, so essentially, like, you can try to do anything else. Like maybe I like because right now you're just kind of waiting for the guard to come and get out of his cell, take him out of timeout.
All right, perfect. I'm gonna look at it. I'm just gonna be like, don't worry. I won't forget this. It might not look like it, but I am really good looking, and that means that I can pay you back.
You hear him like dozed off.
God damn
it. No maidens, no men, nothing.
God damn it! Can't get nothing. Can't get nothing. All right. Are there any stray cats around?
A cat is fine too. All right.
That was a joke. I would not like to roll for that.
There are.
God damn it!
I mean, you hear a light scratching on, not inside your cell, but like just kind of like in the not the cat. You hear a scratching noise, just kind of like nearby, and
Hey, little buddy. Would you like to be friends?
I like it doesn't it basically ignores whatever whatever that thing is.
God damn it. Oh, I love cats, man. They just do what they want. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is, so I've got the mace, I've got that. I'm gonna make sure it's hidden. I'm going to bide my time. There's nothing really else I can do. Can I just squeeze? I'm also, general, for the sake of argument, I'm just gonna push the jail doors and see if they're locked.
All right, so you give a mighty push to the to like the cell doors, to each of the bars, because you're not sure which is the door and which is just the bar. However, it seems to be relatively sturdy. Aside from the occasional like creak of the wooden floorboard underneath you, like it doesn't seem to give in any sense.
All right. All right. Cool.
Okay.
I'm just gonna bide my time then. At that point, just gonna bide my time. Wait for the guards.
All right, so maybe about maybe about like an hour or so passes, just based on your internal timer. You're not exactly sure. And throughout the hour, basically, you just hear like more scratching noises, more snoring from the mayor, and also a little bit of vomiting, like like you know, like the wet slurpy kind, because there's like a little bit of vomit in his mouth. Always snoring.
Oh my god. All right.
And you hear also you also hear occasionally a cat just go.
Oh, the cat's sleeping too. That's cute.
Yeah. So within the hour, you are suddenly blinded. Well, actually, first of all,
I say, oh, I'm blinded by the light.
so the ground under you actually tilts slightly, and it makes you kind of lose your footing. So you're like kind of like on your butt right now. The so basically a door to the room opens, and it just like floods this entire dark area with like a blinding like sunlight. And let's see, all right, you managed to shield your eyes in time as to not be completely blinded. The guards
CS:GO's taught me well.
the guard comes down, so like the door kind of opens from like above, right? And like now you can kind of see like this area. It's basically this wooden stairwell coming down to like where the area is, and it seems that they actually pass by your cell to get to the cell on your left, basically, where where you think that the mayor is probably being held.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for them to like open the cell door of the mayor's, and then see if I can see the keys that they put back on their thing. And then what I'm gonna do is, when they do put it back, I'm gonna attempt to grab the keys, quickly like unlock my cell, and then like toss them on the ground to make it look like they dropped them.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna let him go. You're gonna let the guard go to the mayor's cell first, right?
Yeah, because I don't want it to like check for the keys and them not be there, you know.
Okay. So as he's coming down, you're noticing that he already has like a key ring that he's like kind of like shuffling between, trying to find like the right one. Then he gets to he walks past your cell. He walks past your cell, and he knocks on like, you know, the bar of the cell of the mayor. All right, mayor, you sober? Ah, what the fuck? There's like vomit everywhere. He
also shit himself.
Shut up! He points over. Shut up, criminal scum. He finally finds like one of the right key, and he like puts it into he shoves it into like the cell door, and he comes out, and he like goes to wake up the mayor. Yeah. All right, so he the mayor ends up like waking up from the noise, like what is oh. Did you just have like a head patter thing?
I pressed the wrong button.
Oh, Wraith. Help me up. Oh God, I'm covered in vomit. Mayor, sir, you're gonna have to lay off the drinking. If you keep that up, we're gonna run out of ale by day 2 journey. Yeah, whatever. Let's go. It seems that he's completely forgotten about the conversation.
God damn it! Was I able to get my hands on the keys?
So yeah, they'll start walking by. The mayor's like leaning on the guard's like left side. So he has his keys basically strapped to his right belt, coming towards the cell.
Okay. 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 I'm gonna try to reach for the keys sneakily and then quickly unlock myself.
All right. So
God
you
damn it.
you managed to grab the keys right off of his belt, but you also like rip his pants, you ripped like the belt, like the little loop thing that was on his belt pants thing, and like it just completely rips off like the pant leg. Like, what the fuck? So you have the keys. You have the keys.
Right. I have the keys.
And he's like setting down the mayor right now, but you have like maybe an action too.
All right.
Or so.
I'm gonna bonk him on the head with a mace through the bars.
Okay.
Or no, even better. No, I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna open my door and then bonk him on the head with the mace.
Okay, so you managed to find the right key in time.
Perfect. Oh, barely.
All right, and you managed to jump out of the cell right as he's about to set the mayor down, and you just like slam the mace down on his head. His skull just like crumbles, and like his head,
oh my God.
his head like it's split apart. Like it's like you ever split a watermelon, or like see in the
Yes,
anime where you
yes,
like
I
split a
have.
watermelon. Like that's basically
Yes, I
what you
have.
did to him.
I-
Like brains go everywhere, and like the mayor's like, what the fuck?
I'm just looking at him. I was like, look, man, you forgot about me. Now that guy's dead.
Who the fuck are
It is
you?
what it is. Look,
Guards!
I'm gonna hit him in the head with a mace as well.
All right, you miss, but you hit him. You miss, and you hit him straight in the crown jewels, and he's like, whoa!
All right. At this point, I'm gonna look for the cat.
The cat's nowhere to be seen. You
God damn it.
You presume that it either like is hiding due to the commotion or like ran away from it.
Okay, so I'm gonna make my way to the door and just be like, "Hey, cat buddy, if you want to get out of here, come on, let's go on an adventure." As I start to sing the Adventure Time theme song.
So, try as you might, you make a very persuasive argument to this cat, but the cat doesn't understand what you're saying to him.
God damn it. All right, that's it. I'm leaving.
So, like, yeah,
Hope you
the
get
mayor's
trampled.
still writhing in pain. There's a absolute like decimated, like headless body, like just like on the ground, and you attempt to make your way out of the cellar. However, the airship once again shakes or sways relatively violently, and like throws you against the cell wall.
Oh my god. Okay.
You make
look at the mayor.
you actually make like a large, like the mayor also, sorry, I wasn't done. The mayor gets thrown as
Okay.
well. He makes like a large like clanging noise against the against the cell door, like because he hits his like head, and he's like, oh, and the clang actually echoes, and you hear from above where like the first guard came down. Hey, Wraith, you all right down there? That was a pretty mighty sway we just had.
I'm gonna put my mace up to the chin of the mayor, and then I'm just gonna say, "Don't make a sound."
All right, so you grab the mayor by his hair, and you like you shove the mace like right up against his fat neck, and you're like, do not sorry. All right, but he's like still kind of like clutching his groin.
All right, cool. I'm gonna wait and see what the people upstairs do when they don't get a response from the boy. Oh, also, I'm gonna put his body inside the cell.
Okay, so you like,
You know what's good? I'll put the mayor in too.
all right, so you lock up the mayor and like the guard's headless body into the cell. As you're doing this, you hear Wraith. you hear footsteps coming, approaching towards the you assume to be like a cellar opening, and
Cool.
there like someone else is slowly coming down the stairs.
All right. I'm gonna try to. Is there anywhere I can hide? Like so that I can like. Basically, I want to hide and then freaking just wallop him from behind.
So from where you were, like you can basically hide in the like you can hide in the darkness, right? There's still a little bit of basically it's an empty corridor with like 2 cells. And like the stairs come down to it. There's like stuff underneath the stairwell, but you're not gonna be able to. You don't think you can get there. You can try to get to the stairwell. That's probably the best place to hide. Otherwise, you can rely on hiding inside either the darkness, like the furthest away from the entrance, or you can also hide in your original cell.
Okay. I'm gonna risk hiding by the stairs.
Okay.
I'm somewhat of a gambler.
Okay, so you silently and swiftly slide your way right behind the stairs. The other guard comes down the steps like, oh, it's so bright out there. Can't see anything. And
All right, you know what I'm about to do.
All right, so the airship sways, but you manage to keep your balance. All right, so what did you want to do?
When I see this guy, I'm gonna wallop him in the back of the head. I'm not trying to kill. I would like to emphasize that.
Okay, so you swing at the back of the head with the intention to knock out, and you. So basically, you hit him lighter than you did the first guy. However, like you hear like a crunch of like the metal helmet as you hit it, and he drops to his knees and he falls to the ground. But you're unsure if that actually knocked him out or if it like murdered him, just not as gruesomely.
It's good enough for my conscience. All right. I'm gonna see if he has any. I'm gonna try to see if there's any clothes I can salvage from the 2 of them that'll fit me, and then I'm gonna try to like, I'm gonna try to sneak out of the cellar after hiding the bodies.
All right.
I'm also gonna gag the mayor.
Okay, so in your attempt to gag the mayor, you actually choke him to death.
All right. Well, I tried.
The clothing, the mayor's clothing is relatively large. He's a fairly rotund man. Multiple murders. What's another? Yeah, seriously. He's a relatively rotund man. Was, because he's dead now. So like you can take his clothes. He's gonna be a very tight, you're gonna be like, it's a very loose fit. Like you could probably take his shirt, but his pants you probably you could fit both of your legs into one pant leg. So it's not something.
What about the guards? Because I want to pose as a guard.
The guards themselves, well, the first guard is just like their clothes are completely bloodied from your absolute brutal fatality that you inflicted upon him. The second guards seems a little bit skinnier than than your build. So yeah, you can put on these pants, but you're gonna have like they don't come up all the way.
Okay.
So yeah, you think you can at least hide your shame by like wearing the mayor's shirt and like the guard's pants.
But there's no way I can pose as a guard right now.
You could try. At this point, he's already basically. Like you can attempt to take off the helmet and like the armor from like the non-bloodied guard if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay, so you're able to take off the armor. The helmet seems like stuck. Like perhaps embedded in his skull at some point. You wonder from what? airship sways, you still maintain your footing. But you
Nice.
have your little like guard armor. You have like an oversized shirt that kind of like hangs below your waist. It's like coming to like your thigh level, which hides basically all of like the privates, because the pants is like pretty relatively small. Only comes up to about like right underneath crotch level.
Cool. Okay. Okay, it's something at least. All right, I'm gonna once I have the stuff on, I'm going to peek out of the cellar. I want to see if there's. I want to see how heavily guarded it is. How big is the airship? I basically want to kind of like assess the situation.
All right, so you peek up against you peek up like past the entrance, and firstly, all right, so you manage to like kind of like adjust very quickly to like the light, and it seems to be like as the mayor had described it, a like an airship. This seems to be like the deck of like the airship, and it seems to be about midday. There's
Okay.
there's some people like milling about. There's some people milling about. You see like a larger concentration of people up on like one of the higher decks.
Okay.
But yeah, like it doesn't seem like anyone really is paying any particular mind right now to like.
Okay. Cool. All right. I'm gonna try to slowly pull myself from the cellar, moderately disguise. And I'm gonna, if possible, if there is a key that fits into the cellar, I'm gonna lock the cellar behind me. And then I'm going to
fumble through like the you fumble through the your key ring, and you do find something that fits inside the keyhole, and you attempt to lock it, but it gets jammed and the key snaps off.
Okay. That
But
kinda works out
it's
better.
inside the door. The door is like door is locked, presume.
Okay. Okay, that's
Actually,
I'm
11
actually
out.
happy with that. I'm happy with that. Okay. In that case, I'm going to slowly try to mix in with that more like larger concentration of people. Trying to kind of slip into the crowd a bit. By the way, is it like a big is it like huge airship, or is it about the size of like a galleon kind of? A galley kind of,
it's not like
or smaller?
it's not like the biggest airship, like perhaps maybe perhaps
Like
maybe
no Avengers air carrier.
no, like perhaps like you would think like a trade, basically like a trading ship,
Right. Got it.
except like in the air, afloat by magical, what you would presume to be these magical large like tarp above you.
Cool. Okay. Okay.
Sky swoop.
I'm gonna try to mingle in with the people, just asking us like, hey, is everything okay? Despite the town burning down, what's happening?
Well, Guardsman, you were there, weren't you? One of the gnomes, one of the gnomes says to you, like,
Yeah, like I know what happened. I'm just saying now. How's everybody doing now? How's the crew doing? How's the people doing?
oh well, we gnomes are. This isn't our first time using airships. We're relatively comfortable. However, there are a lot of the humans. A lot of humans seem to be having issues. You'll notice up on the other deck, you see where he points to the deck where there's more like concentration of people. We have a little like we have a little hole there that goes down. That's where people are kind of throwing up, and people aren't used to flying. They're not able to hold their stomachs, and that's kind of where that is being ejected.
Is there anything I could do that could perhaps alleviate that? Is there any supplies or anything that could make some kind of remedy for them? Kind of feel bad.
Wasn't your partner going to get the mayor or something?
He hasn't come down yet. Do you want me to go check on him?
It's no big deal. The mayor made quite a mess of himself, and I don't imagine
Probably
this
still
past.
cleaning him up.
I don't imagine the past hour he would have sobered up any much better than what he was.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, maybe I'm just overthinking things.
So the gnome goes back to like whatever his duties, and you kind of notice now that it's kind of like the whole ship is being like crewed basically by like gnomes, and you see that most of the people that are like throwing up are like humanoid creatures.
Right.
So basically like that's basically what's happening right now there, and you guys are high up in the sky. You can like basically see. You can see like across like the clouds and stuff. You see like the large black cloud underneath you. You're probably it's at this point it seems you're above the at least where the ash clouds were. Sky sick
Okay.
passenger.
Okay. So, it's probably better for me to wait this out. But the longer I stay here, the quicker they figure out what I've done. Or I can send this crashing into the ground, but that has its own complications.
So the the airship begins to sway, except a little more violently now. You managed to hold on.
Oh,
So you managed to hold yourself down onto like just a railing on the side. However, this seems a little bit unnatural. Like you guys are seemingly floating. It doesn't seem like you're going very quickly. So there wouldn't be any sort of like pockets of like inconsistent air resistance that would lead to such movements of a ship. And you notice that on the top deck, people are starting to scream.
oh God. Okay, I'm gonna go see what's happening.
People are pushing past you, trying to get down to where you are, but you manage to like squeeze past. And as you get up there, you find three mounted like mounted goblins on like what seem to be like these lion bird hybrid things.
Okay.
And they like it's relatively like compared to the size of like your ship, like the three of them are like able to like start basically like rocking the ship violently.
Right. Okay. So I'm looking at them. Obviously it looks like they can't stay. So I'm probably gonna have to fight, but I need to be smart. They haven't really noticed me, have they?
I mean, like they notice like all the people. They're like
like I don't stand out in any particular way to them, do I?
Well, you're a uniformed guard, whereas the people running away all seem to be of like they all seem to be of like I mean, you're unsure. You're unsure if the goblins can recognize.
Okay. I want to look for like some kind of rock or some kind of stone, a small like baseball shaped object perhaps.
Okay, so you actually find like a cannonball, like a pile of cannonballs at your feet.
Okay. Okay, this is gonna be heavy, so probably more a shot put. All right. I want to pick one up, place it between my neck and my shoulder, and I just want to start spinning and then shot put one straight towards one of the goblins.
All right, through your excellent form, you manage to perfectly blow off the head of one of the like passengers running towards you. It just
God freaking damn it.
You had this perfect form. You twirled like maybe like 10, 12 times, and on release, like the cannonball just flies straight into like this woman's head, just like
Oh, it had to be a
throwing her back. She does like the thing. She does like that ragdoll thing where like she starts spinning because like you hit her in the head too hard.
God damn.
Blood gets everywhere all over you because of like the force at which you throw the cannonball right in front of her face, right, and her face of this woman right in front of you.
This isn't what I meant when I said I'd like to blow the head off a woman.
the goblins like notice like they kind of like start laughing and like more people, everyone like starts to like scream more because they're like, oh my god, this guard was in on it. This guard's in on it. No wonder they found us.
All right, well, when in Rome, I'm gonna attempt to walk towards goblins like, hey fellas, I got one.
All right, so
Oh.
you walk up with like manly confidence. You're like, yeah, you know, I got one, fellas. And the goblins like look at each other, huh? Actually, let's see. Do you understand goblin? I know you don't.
Nope.
Okay. And like the middle one with like a little bit more like war paint on his face just kind of like shrugs like Arr! And he basically like signals the other two goblins. They start attacking all of the other civilians. They start attacking all the other civilians, and this war paint goblin dismounts from the griffin in which he was mounted. And second,
I was trying my best. All right, chat. I was trying my best to be good, right? But like literally every single one of my kills has been an accident. I did not once attempt to actually kill someone except for Matilda.
all right, so this goblin comes up to you like, human.
Oh, you speak English. What's up, man?
Yes, me speak little English.
Un poco.
Or
sí,
little common, he says. English in the sense of like, I guess, yeah, common.
Sprichst du Deutsch?
What?
I'll take that as a no. Don't worry about it. So, what brings you fellas here?
We, meat fring. We coming from squadron. Were you not?
So there's more of you.
Do you not? Are you not commander?
Of
My immersion.
commander of.
So he let's see. All right, he fails his just common sense roll.
Good.
Allied commander, eggplant army.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was sent up ahead to scout ahead. What you're looking for is way over there. I'm gonna point to the other side of the deck. I'm just gonna like all the way over it. It's over there.
Mayor there. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Actually, no, I'm gonna awkwardly shift my point to the cellar.
Wait, bring confused. There or there?
No, in the cellar. There was the wind was rocking the ship. My bad. But he's in the cellar. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna wait for him to go over, and then I'm gonna attempt to like steal his griffin.
So he okay. So he walks past you, and you come up to the griffin, and it seems relatively unperturbed by your presence, and you manage to mount it.
Hey, I'm somewhat of an expert in the field. All right. I wish to freaking Santa Claus style, just on Dasher on Comet, and just yeet myself out of that situation because there's an entire squadron. Ah, shit.
While unperturbed by your presence, it seems it doesn't acknowledge your presence at all. You try to kick its side to get it moving, and it just like sits there preening its feathers.
I'm gonna shout back. I'm gonna get off and then shout back at the commander who's like, or to the warping goblin. Hey, goblin warlord, bro. I need to use your griffin to relay some information. I've got some critical information to bring back to the squadron. Mind if I? But it won't listen to me. I don't think it speaks common. Well, what do you guys usually tell it to make it like go?
All right, so that's your role, and okay. So the goblin looks at you like weird, like, huh? No take Griffin. No take fring Griffin.
Okay.
If one go, we take you after.
Okay.
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 He he continues. So the other two goblins are indiscriminately slaughtering the rest of the civilians at this point. And you see him walk over to the cellar, and he's like, "Human, how open gnome door?"
Just smash it.
Smash. Oh, okay. He takes out like a hand axe, and he just like hacks away at the cellar door.
Oh, I want to kill that guy so bad right now, but I can't. I've gotten cootie points with him. I'm just gonna push him off the griffin when we're in the air. Is he? Oh my gosh. Is there any gunpowder anywhere? Do I know if there'd be gunpowder in the place?
Well, let's see. Yeah, so you imagine that where you found that cannonball when you first just completely murdered an innocent woman, you'd probably imagine that there's probably like stores of gunpowder in that area.
I'm gonna test the stupidity of this goblin. I'm gonna bring like a big like crate of gunpowder, and I'm gonna put it on the cellar, and I'm gonna be like, use this to open the cellar. Just put fire inside and it'll open the cellar. I'm gonna stand back. I'm standing back. Please tell me that was common sense. Please.
No, that was your persuasion. But let's see what his comments. Let's see what his role is. Fring no this. He like pours a little bit into like the keyhole. And
God damn it.
He pours a little bit into the keyhole, and then he takes his axe, and he kind of like looks away as he like hacks like a little bit into the keyhole, and with a very light.
While he's looking away, am I able to just toss the rest of the gunpowder?
Okay, so while he's looking away and hacking away, you pour like the rest of the gunpowder like on top of his like on top of this keyhole that he's like swinging away in. Since you managed to do it so stealthily, you also managed to get away in time before like as you walk up the stairs to the other deck, you just hear like the whole ship rocks in this like massive firelight explosion, like. Like, like the shockwave basically like throws the two other goblins like off of the griffins, and like they like basically fall off into the sky to who knows where.
Oh my God, yes. All right.
However, the ship, from the massive explosion, the ship actually starts to like split into two, and the basically like. The forward part of the ship is now tearing away from the back part of the ship.
Okay. Which side of the ship has the most maidens?
They're all dead now.
All right. Well, yeah, time to flip a coin. All right. I'm gonna stick with the back part. I'm gonna try to jump on the griffin, and I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna look at it like, look, buddy, don't need to understand me. All you need to know is that I'm here, on your back, and if you don't take off, we're gonna fall to our death.
Okay, so
do as you will.
So you rush over to the griffin and you get back on it, and it just sits there. Well, at this point, it's like relatively panicking from like the explosion.
Yeah.
So despite it's like flailing around, you manage to get onto it, and it swiftly departs from the now imploding, capsizing airship. Enemy of the world #1, yeah.
Literally.
So essentially you're being flown now by this griffin along, and being flanked, by the way, by the 2 other griffins that were with this goblin squad. However, and they start flying towards the you assume it to be the east, because the sun is behind you now.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to attempt to. I wish to attempt to land this thing, if possible.
Okay, so it ignores all of your attempts at doing anything,
damn it.
and it continues forward toward the toward whatever destination they're going. You can like you can just like choose to like wait there. You can do something else if you like, but it's basically,
how high up in the air am I?
You're above the first layer of clouds.
Shit. My guess is that it's taking us back to the main squadron.
Perhaps. You could risk jumping off at some point.
I'm above the first layer of clouds.
Yeah, but you also notice that the clouds are getting lighter, so you're flying at least away from the explosion of volcanoes.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to bide my time a little bit because I don't want to piss off the griffins either. And the moment I see like a tree, just poking over the moment I see a tree within like arm's reach, I'm leaping onto that tree.
Okay. Unfortunately for you, you do not see trees for a good 2 hours. You're now as you continuously hold on to this griffin for dear life, you notice that it doesn't ever seem like you're going any lower in elevation. In fact, you start to see now mountains. You're now like weaving back and forth between like various like like peaks as well as like cliff sides and stuff.
Okay.
Or trees higher than the clouds. Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen trees at high altitude.
Yeah, that depends, I guess.
God. Okay. Oh, I really don't want to see where these guys are going back. They could just be going home, but even then. Okay. Am I able to like leap onto one of these cliffs that we're kind of like?
Yeah. So you have like essentially like so there's like little peaks, right? Like snow-covered peaks, or there's like what seems to be taller mountains, but like cliff sides essentially. Which is there like a particular one you want to try to jump on? And
mountain would be safer, but the cliffside is more anime. So I'm gonna choose the cliffside.
Okay.
Because I feel like it will take me closer to the maidens.
Okay, so as you come up to a cliffside, as the griffins are like kind of flying by a cliffside, you actually manage to jump off pretty deftly. You actually grab on to like the side of the cliff as you come slamming down against it. Essentially barely taking any sort of damage at all.
Nice.
Questionable decision making, true. But
Look,
lucky for Frey, he seems to be relatively safe. Okay, now you are against a cliffside at high altitude. It is very cold.
Okay. There are clearly no maidens around. And so I'm gonna try. Am I able to try to slowly Is there anything else I can grab onto, like a ridge or something that I can?
So you're
I can make
currently
my way
you're
towards?
currently holding on to like a slight ridge with just the power of your grip.
Okay.
Um,
This is 23 years of wait no, let's say 13 years of grip training.
13 years of parkour has led to this moment.
Yes, we'll go with that.
It's exactly how long ago parkour was popular.
Sandstorm playing in the background.
Wow. So yeah, so essentially it seems to be like this like large mountainside from like left to right. You can't really see any distinguishable characteristics like from left to right, and you can't really see anywhere past down the clouds. You don't know how high you are and how far it would take you to get to basically just choose a direction to go, because like to your eyes currently you cannot see any, you can't really determine
All right.
like what's
All right.
but you can choose
I'm
to go
heading
up or
right.
down or right. Okay.
Oh, up or down.
Or
Oh,
up, right, down, left, whatever you feel like.
All right, let's go down and to the right.
Okay, let's see how you're. Okay, so you're attempting to go down to the right. However, as you reach a certain area, especially right around the cloud ledge, it starts becoming very slippery. You actually notice this before you make any fatal errors. Like
Okay.
you're still gripping with your your wrists of steel, but as you're trying to put your foot onto like some footing below you, it's just slips. It's like wet ice kind of slip, and you can't like get any sort of hold onto it.
Okay.
So it doesn't look like you can continue downwards from, at least from this angle.
Oh, goddamn. All right, I'll try to go the other way. I'll try to go left and see if I can get anywhere.
Okay, so moving a little bit more to the left, are you also trying to go down, like left as well, or just going
Yeah,
left?
yeah. I'm
Okay.
I'm trying to make my way down.
Okay, so you managed to find like a little more dry area on like the side of the cliff, despite the side of being like the cloud layer. What class is his character? He's never checked.
I have never checked, but I've been able to cave a man's skull in with nothing but a hand mace. So,
We assume
I'm
some
trusting-
sort of a
I'm trusting my
hermit. his long matted hair, which he hides a small mace inside.
yeah, that's probably why I have my two hands free right now, because the mace
Ooh.
is just back in there.
Yes, probably. Yeah, warrior style hermit, probably. Built his brute strength trying to get maidens to no avail.
But I'm basically Johnny Bravo. God damn it.
He's also a serial killer. Yes.
Look, it was accident. They were accidents.
I'm picturing now, like, do you know anything about like comic book lore, like DC universe stuff?
I've never read them, but I can explain to you the entire Darkest Night saga of Green Lantern series.
I was just thinking more like you know how like Superman is like always holding his strength back. Like I just imagine Frey this whole time just like trying to like help people and be nice, but he slips and like just pinches someone really a little too hard, and it like crushes, like it like liquefies every like bone in their body. It's like, I was trying to help, guys. I was trying to be good. Shot puts and like disintegrates.
Oh my God,
Like Burrs easily breeds. Only happy mistakes. Oh my God. Anyway. So as you're like descending like through the clouds, you start to see kind of like what's below you, and as you're coming down, it actually seems like this. It seems weird. It seems to be a full forest, but it definitely seems like the cloud cover is basically like at the top of like the trees. Like you've never seen clouds like this close to like the top of a forest before. Like you're maybe like 18 feet 20 feet away from like the ground of the forest, but like it's very much up in the sky because the clouds are like basically right there at the edge of the top of the tree line.
Okay. Okay, I need to get down. I need to get down from here because it is probably very cold. So I'm gonna try to get right down to the bottom and start a little fire.
Okay, so as you descend, and continue this. Okay, so as you descend, you're starting to get a little bit tired, and you actually slip like right around like the 9-foot high mark. So you don't it doesn't hurt you too bad. You just land on your butt, your jiggly live 2D butt, and it's a little bit embarrassing, but luckily no one's watching. Not I nor the other 17 people are other 17 people here. No one's watching. You just like landed on your jiggly butt. That's okay. Is he the only active player? He only needs a Joker to kill his Lois and go nuke. So yeah, these are solo sessions. So one-on-ones basically. I've had people come on before, and maybe in the future I'll have like previous attendees like make like, you know, a group session. But it's pretty informal. There's no actual classes or whatever. It just depends on like what they want to do, what they want to think, how they want to have fun with it. So yeah, when you land, you actually land in like mud. It's a lot warmer than you expected. It basically changed a matter of like, you know, 50 plus degrees within the short like 20-foot span of like the top of the cloud and like the ground.
Cool. I was worried for a second. Last time I jumped into warm mud, I realized very quickly that's not what it was.
I've never played table RP. I love to do so, but I never had anyone to play with or, you know, how. Oh yeah, so like I guess this is not. I mean, like if you'd like to join my Discord, we do that every once in a while. No, it's the same style thing, but we do it as a big group. So if you'd like, please go ahead and join. But yes, go ahead, Fraser.
No. So at this point, I should probably find some sort of civilization, shouldn't I? Is there a river or anything I see?
So you're like the humidity in this area has like basically gone up very, very high. Like it almost feels like, even though it's not like hot by any means, right? It's like a nice comfortable temperature, but you're still sweating because like almost none of your sweat is evaporating. It's feels like a very dense sort of like rainforest style like climate going on. You're also getting very hungry. It's been quite a few number of hours since you've eaten and or drank.
All right. Also, just really quickly, guys, for how long are we actually going for? Just so I know before I wade into another full-blown adventure.
So usually I try to go for about like 2 hours. I know it's late for you, so if you're getting like tired, I can kind of like wrap this up a little bit.
I mean, we're about to hit. We have 10 minutes till the 2 hour. Exactly 10 minutes actually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I can go a bit more.
Okay.
I can at least get some food.
Yeah, let's get you some food, big guy, and then let's maybe find you some place to take shelter before we call it a night.
All right. I am going to. Oh, do I do the smart thing and look for an? Okay, I'm gonna try to find a river. I want to go fishing.
All right, so you listen in for. All right, so your senses fail you. Damn it. You hear running water, but it seems to be coming from every direction, including up and down and also like at your feet. But there's no running water. It's just like mud.
Oh crap. Okay.
Did Matilda show up yet? No, Matilda has not shown up yet.
Okay. I need food. Okay. I want to try and make like a spear out of sticks because I'd rather not be hurling my my mace around the place. I can use my mace to like get a big knock a big branch down, but basically I'm gonna have to go hunting. I'm gonna have to go Oonga Boonga caveman hunting.
Okay.
Swamp fishing. As much as I'd like to swamp fish, I probably shouldn't.
So you're essentially you try to find yourself some like spare branches and whatnot to like to fashion wood sticks, but it's so wet and humid here that you're having trouble finding like non-rotted wood that's on the ground. You can attempt to climb a tree if you like.
Yeah, I'll try.
I love how this is such a bad spot just survival wise. I didn't even meet any wild creatures yet.
I know. All right. Yeah, I'll try and climb a tree. I'll try to see if I can find anything I can use. I need food. I need feed.
All right, so you attempt to climb a tree.
God damn it.
And it, you know what ends up happening is like it seems like you're doing okay, but suddenly the tree starts to move.
Oh god.
The tree, like the tree bark suddenly turns bright green. And it turns out you've been climbing on a giant praying mantis leg.
Oh my god.
It like looks at you funny with this like large bug eyes, and immediately comes in for a pounce, and it completely chops its own leg off. Oh. Leaving you.
Well, you know what?
No, it wasn't a bark. The tree didn't bark at him, but it just the bark turns green and the insect camouflage. I knew the force of giant insects. Yeah, so you fall to the ground back onto the mud, and like this giant praying mantis is like, well, it's a little bit. It's like in pain. It just cut its own leg off by accident trying to grab you. Okay. So you probably have a little bit of time to get somewhere.
Okay. We're next to a cliff face, right?
Cliff face, yes.
Do I see any caves?
Any caves? How far? Okay. So you can like you hear actually echoing noises of like dripping water, but you're not sure which direction. Like you reason that this is probably like some sort of cavern along the cliff face, but you're not sure which direction it is, left or right.
I'm gonna run left.
All right, left you go. Let's take a look. Did you make the right decision? All right, so as you start running towards the left, following the cliff face, okay. It actually opens up into like this larger like cavern area.
Okay.
Grab himself, careful creature.
Oh no, I have a plan too.
Okay, so as you get into this cavern area, this actually seems like a relatively like carved out path. It doesn't okay. seem like natural. It seems to be like maybe not man. You don't know what sort of men, humans or huwomans live at this like weird like environment. But you know for sure that this doesn't look like something that was naturally created.
Okay. And the mantis does it look like mantis can fit?
So basically as you go further inside this path, the cave becomes narrower, so the mantis definitely would not fit at a certain point.
Okay. So I'm really hungry, and I'm not looking to escape right now. How loose are the rocks above? How do they look? Any stalactites? Anything particularly fun that'll net me a nice meal?
So you look up and you see, yeah, there are stalactites, but also you see that there's like large like sheets of ice as well.
Okay.
And
okay.
The ice as it meets like, you know, the climate of this area that's what's causing the dripping of the water. You read.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for the mantis. in an area where I think it's too big to follow me.
Too big?
And I'm gonna get where the mantis can't fit.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my mace. And when it gets close enough, I'm going to try to shot put it and hit one of the stalactites.
All right. So
please.
So you hear like thumping, like the ground shakes. This mantis is gigantic.
Yeah.
Like its leg was like the size of a tree trunk.
Yeah.
It's shaking and it's definitely doing something to like kind of sniff you out. Like the you hear like the whipping of like its like antennae like poking around, and suddenly not out of nowhere, you know it was coming. Suddenly, like from the side of the face, from the side of the like cavern cavern like entrance, the mantis pokes its head over the wall, and it like begins to like crawl a little bit closer towards like the like inside the cavern, and gets to the point in which like it doesn't seem to fit anymore, but
Come on.
okay.
Son of
No. It reaches out its claws through the cavern entrance, but it still despite its much slenderer claws, it still gets caught on like the sides of like rocks and stuff. So it does not reach you.
Okay, that's good. All right, it's time. I'm gonna grab my mace, and though it hurts me doing this to my beloved mace, I snap off the handle, so it's just a metal ball, tug it between my shoulder and my chin, and I'm gonna shot put it straight into whatever stalactite I see can freaking impale that thing in the head.
Get the mantis another mantis to mate, you'll get them occupied for a while. Turns into like Monster Rancher or some shit.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay, so so you easily snap off like the handle of this mace, and you once again assume perfect form. And this time,
let's go.
This time for sure, you tell yourself this is going for gold. You spin around, 8 times, and you throw the mace head straight up into the ceiling of the cavern entrance. The force of the impact reverberates through the entire mountain. The giant like the giant mantis kind of looks up, and like the entire cave entrance just collapses, completely decapitating it.
Let's go. We got lunch.
Yeah, so the head and like one claw is just completely severed from the sheer force of like the mountainside clamping down, like collapsing and clamping down on it. The downside is, however, you've actually sealed off the entrance to this cliff or to this cave, but you have yourself like a large mantis head and claw to eat as a meal.
Well, we got food.
If his character is this strong, I'm pretty sure he could have just suplexed the mantis. Yeah, I mean, you'll notice there's a lot of inconsistencies with this, because it's kind of like it all depends on the role. It all depends on the role.
The issue with suplexing the mantis is that its leg was the size of a tree trunk.
I mean, if you told me that you wanted to try doing that, I would have rolled.
I wasn't going to. Okay, I'm going to at least keep. Okay, I need to. God damn it. Oh, actually, can I? I don't have my mace. I love when my ears just droop down as well when I realize that I threw my only way of actually starting a fire.
You still have your stick.
I'm gonna have to bow this, aren't I? Alright, I'm going to... Oh no, I need to find some fire or something started. But is there any like dry lichen or something around the place?
Alright, let's take a look. Okay, so there are no such like dry lichen, but actually along the cave side, you actually see like along the path, right? You actually see like what seem to be like these little mini wooden houses. Like they're kind of like the size of maybe like a I would say maybe like, you know, like a garden gnome, but they're shaped like, you know, a traditional style like you know, pointed roof house, and they just line the path along the further deeper into the cave.
I'm going to like peek into one of the houses and see if I can see anything.
Don't get me to play for you because if it's gonna be inconsistent, I'm gonna try a lot of crazy stuff. We might end up in a joke of a story. That's the best part. Most of the stuff is like lighthearted, you know. Like,
I mean, I've just murdered a lot of people.
yeah,
and
Frey's just end up
failed
murdering everybody. Like, yeah, like this is very much like you know, it's like whatever you kind of want the story to be when we play. So.
The story is a reflection of your inner demons.
So Frey wants to murder everybody he sees. I see.
It's just everybody who does not present me with a maiden.
But yes, so yeah, there are like very many like wooden like house things, as far as you can tell.
And did I see anything when I bent down and looked inside?
So you look inside and it doesn't seem like there's well, in some of them there seem to be like dried, shriveled up like something. You can't really tell. It's a little dark inside this cave.
Okay, but it doesn't look like there's anything living inside one, right?
No.
Cool. I'm gonna take 2 stones and I'm just gonna sit on top of one of those houses and I'm just gonna spark them on each. I'm just gonna try to set one of these on fire just as is. I'm cooking. Oh, god damn it.
So you actually do manage to land a spark on the on this house, on the small wooden house, but instead of igniting in red in like, you know, your typical orange flame, it actually ignites green. It glows like very bright considering like what you understand like what fire is supposed to look like. It's, first of all, it doesn't look green, and secondly, isn't this bright. It shines brightly. It like basically lights up the entire cave in this green, and you hear a haunting like echoing through the cave as this little house burns. Like a what is it? I don't know. Like a light green mist emanates from this house, and it dissipates into the air. And once that happens, the flame returns to being the flame suddenly turns orange, and like the entire green glow disappears.
I'm going to.
Came back here high pitched.
I'm going to awkwardly just drag my mantis head over and just gently hold it with my hands atop this burning house. I attempting to just
This mantis head is very big, by the way. It is maybe perhaps the size of a boulder.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna roll it over and I'm just gonna place it adjacent to this fire, and I'm gonna just attempt and hope to god I don't have to deal with that again, and just gonna try to pick up one of these little houses, gonna toss it into the flames. I want to make a little bonfire. So
for each house that you pick up and do this, you experience a very similar event. Like the room glows bright green, the flame turns green. A light green mist emanates from like the ashes of the house that you throw into the fire, and like you hear like a very similar scream echoing through the caves.
God, is my mantis cooked?
So the one side of the eye that you had rolled the closest to the flame has been now roasted to what you would assume to be let's see how familiar you are with cooking insects. Yeah, so you've eaten insects before, and you think this is pretty much like this area around the eye is like a well done piece of insect meat.
Well, here's dinner. Better than nothing. My conscience is somewhat clean. I'm just gonna tuck in.
All right. So so as you're eating and you say to yourself that your conscience is clean, you hear from behind you a chill. Are you sure about that, young man? And the ghost of Matilda, who haunts your soul, drags you down deep into the caves. The Frey was never heard from again.
God damn it. God. Wait. I must use my one power.
Oh shit, you know what I forgot to do for you this time around?
What?
I had a system set up for all players that I completely forgot about called Fate, in which you could have re-rolled any die like at least up to 3 times per session. I completely forgot to do that for you.
I got the hard mode.
Yeah, you got hard moded.
1 second.
Yeah, he spent the rest of until because of Ghost Maiden. Okay, so yeah, no one ever heard of Frey ever again. But in fact, he, his soul and Matilda's soul are having the best, the best form of whatever form of ghost pleasure that they might have. The end.
I'm all up in that gussy.
The gussy. May feature, that's up. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to Woe Patrol.
Oh, well, that's an awkward time for feature to find the stream.
Hey, welcome. Right as Frey's about to dig into some nice gussy.
I believe that is actually the shortened form of the word. The full word is poltergussy.
Poltergussy. Oh my fucking god, that reminds me of like
Oh god, what could this possibly remind you of?
Of just like Phasmo. I was just Phasmo.
Oh, okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
I was just gonna be like, oh yeah, I was ERP time, baby. I was Stranger Quest. Could you please call Frey stinky?
No, god damn it.
All right, here. Let me determine that for you. Hold on.
How stinky is the Frey?
Oh, God, you're so stinky.
Oh my gosh. Oh my. You know what? I don't need them. I'm turning away. Ephemeral roleplay.
Ephemeral. Ectoplasmic roleplay.
Oh my god.
Frey, I will never stop.
All right, I feel like we got the. Do you know how long I was sitting on that?
You were. I imagine when I told you about it, you were getting ready to do something with it.
I was like, I need to use this at the perfect time. Like my goal here is. Do you want to hear? Would you like to hear my goal? It's over for the most part, right?
Yeah. We're basically done.
All right. Are you ready to hear all of the times I whipped this thing out? That's what she said. But
Okay. Go ahead.
So the first time, if I managed to escape with Matilda, and like it would be to de-age her, and then live happily ever after. Secondly, if I was able to woo that cat, right, and like get it to go on an adventure with me, cat girl, right. Third one, if I was able to get the griffin to listen to me, harpy girl, right. If I was able to somehow get that mantis and like let's say it didn't die and was trapped instead, praying mantis girl. Right. Also.
Get well soon, Frey.
The greatest one was like I thought there would be little people living in the houses. Freaking.
Oh, like size difference, like is that what you're?
Yeah. 100%. Do you know those like fairy.
Oh
fairy
my god. You know, it was interesting because we had because like we've had people on that had played before, that played D&D or like tabletops before, but you're the first one to like think of like using the story effect thing for yourself. Really? Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I guess Toaster didn't get that opportunity because I didn't think of doing that until the next time I did it. But yeah, so yeah, you're the first one to like actually like think of like, oh, like I should probably use this like to redeem for myself.
I had my own fate in my own hands the entire time.
This man's so horny, he wants to freak with everything. Yeah, get well soon, Frey.
Look, I'm the man who got a passing grade on Pokemon Smasher Pass.
Lamau. Yo, I did a Pokemon Smash Pass stream a while back, and I was like, every single one's a Smash, and here's why. And like the whole stream was just basically me talking about why things would be a Smash, and like
yeah,
exactly.
It's like how people are like, why the heck would you choose a Snorlax? To which I responded with inflation.
I don't think it's for Snorlax. I wouldn't say it's like inflation. This is getting really off topic and very like much not PG-13. But like,
no, it's an ERP. It's fine.
You know, it's like with a Snorlax, it's kind of like, you know, like what Pokemon has a thicker dumpy than Snorlax? Like.
You're right.
You like
You're right. Imagine slapping that. Like, it would reverberate. Like, it would.
All right, now we're really getting into
It would be like the. Do you know when Poe from Kung Fu Panda took that the 1-inch punch and it just like reverberated around his body?
Roll D20 for age rating. Let's see.
Oh god.
Okay, so it's Babu time. Let's dial it back. Let's dial it back.
Oh my god. All I'm saying is that you can have a level 100 Pichu, and I'm leaving it there.
Oh, Kawabin, that's up.
Oh my god, of course Cow joins for this.
Love
Oh, why does everyone join in the saucy parts? I was literally so good for You know,
I mean, I wouldn't say the adventure was not sussy. You kind of murdered everybody. So y'all need Pokemon Jesus. All right, but we're gonna smash that too.
Yeah. So RCS, smash or pass. Let's go.
We're gonna smash that too. Let's be real. Anyway.
Like, I mean, like, do you know how many forms it has?
Well,
like,
wow.
holy.
Oh, by the way, I completely didn't notice. Thank you guys for the monthly community challenge completion. I'm gonna make a post about that soon. Anyway, when is my next adventure? It depends on when I can get a collab partner. So I'm basically, to anyone who are streamers and or like VTubers. It doesn't have to be VTubers. Like Madman in chat, for example, is just a streamer for now, I think. But he's just a streamer, and we still did a collab for ERP as well. So like, if you're a streamer, feel free, hit me up. My DMs are open if you'd like to join on an adventure similar to this on stream. Any sort of like closing remarks for you, Frey? Do you have anything coming up anything else you want to say to my Woe Patrol?
Well, firstly, thank you so much for inviting me. It was a ton of fun. I always love actually being able to be a player. I am the eternal DM. And have been
same,
for at least 6
dude.
years. Yeah. Oh my gosh. But I guess if I could be so cheeky as to plug, Saturday is when I do my own TTRPG, and it's somewhat of a homebrew system based on Shadow of the Demon Lord, if you've ever stumbled upon it. And it's an isekai VTuber TTRPG, and it's literally VTubers. It's called. All right, are you ready for this light novel?
Okay.
Light novel title.
Okay.
I hit go live and was reincarnated into a fantasy world.
Are you? So is this going to be like a thing where chat like kind of tells you what's happening, or is this like kind of like a session?
It's more
where
traditional, but I'm not doing it this week, but what I usually do is before the actual event, every time we're about to enter a new town, I ask chat to design NPCs to populate the town. When we encounter new dungeons, I have like a Google form thing, so people like submit their ideas for like dungeon room ideas, NPCs, and each dungeon is based on a backrooms floor.
Okay.
So it's a liminal space section. I'm
assuming you have community posts on your YouTube for this as well, or
yeah, usually.
Okay, in that case, okay, because I only had your I forgot to mention this too. Collab command. Check out Frey's channel. Please check him out. He is I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys already know him. For those of you guys who don't, he's also, a good friend of mine. We are fellow Prismer simps.
Fellow Prisms. I really want to set something up with the two of us and like Merp.
Oh, and yeah.
Ariel as well. We can't forget Ariel.
We need a lot of simps all together.
We need to get all the Prisms.
Yeah, and get an unironic Prismer project. Just a collab thing going on.
Yo, all of us doing something really cringy that we gotta hope that our Oshis never see. Something like, it's like a D&D campaign,
you got it, Toner.
And it's like, I'm sorry, Prisims, but your Oshi is in another castle.
Lamo. Yeah, so definitely check out Frey's channel if you guys are interested in the VTuber isekai light novel turned live action adaptation turned back into an anime.
Oh my gosh, it's actually so funny. There's oh gosh.
D&D campaign where he plays our Oshi. Oh yo.
All right.
I roll to marry Peen.
all right, Peen, do it right here. You
All right,
got
let's
the
go,
dice
let's go,
roller
let's
on
go.
here. Let's go.
Let's go!
Wait.
See ya,
Wait, this is
losers.
Oh
See
my
ya,
God.
losers. I'm marrying my
Oh,
Yoshi.
let's go. All right. Congratulations. Congratulations. You just married yourself. But you're in wait. Oh wait. No, we've got a which one of your Oshis?
That is a question. In
That is,
my
well,
in my mind first came to Nia, I'll be honest.
all right, that's fair. That is fair. I feel like Nia. Okay. I mean, yeah, I feel like you and Nia would just definitely. Yeah, it would be a lot. Like Aui's great.
I love Aoi.
Yeah, like Aui's great, but I feel like you and Nia would just have that kind of like funny kind of brat tamer chemistry. I'm not going to tell you which one's which.
Okay. All right, we're getting a little bit too take your meds now. So
Aui's a bro. Yeah, you're right.
I'm telling you,
Honestly,
Oshi Nia more than No, Toner, come on,
though,
man.
Aoi is such
No,
a
come
bro.
on, man.
Like I would sit and just like have a beer with Aoi.
Lamau. Alrighty, and okay, so with that, I will be
On that bombshell.
On that note, first of all, I'll see you guys later. I'm graduating. I am going to marry my Oshi. Anyway, but anyway, next stream will be on Friday. Splatoon 3 is coming out. I can't fucking wait. Do you have a Switch, Frey?
Already? Yes, I do. I just finished my Dono goal, so I'm about to order a splitter and Splatoon 3.
Oh, let's go, Lev. I fucking love Splatoon so much,
But, like,
dude.
it's gonna be an age and a half before those come in, though.
Oh, okay, that's okay. Whenever you like, I'm probably gonna, like, I played Splatoon 2 for like 3 years, like, so.
Really?
Yeah, so
Holy.
Splatoon, yeah. So like, I played Splatoon 1 for like since release, and I just kept playing it, and then I got Splatoon 2, and I played that for 3 years. So,
Oh my gosh.
so basically, I'll be playing Splatoon 3 for a while. This channel is gonna be like a little more
Splatoon
Splatoon 3 than.
That's gonna be good for Twitter or for Twitch though. Twitch likes it when you kind of like knuckle down.
True. Yeah. We'll see.
Oh, I also recently it's coming tomorrow actually. Well, today for me.
Oh, yeah.
Ring Fit Adventure.
Oh hell yeah, you guys remember go check out Frey for some
sussy sounds.
For some sussy sounds on the Ring Fit.
We'll get the 3DO on Ring Fit Adventure.
Okay,
but have you got Ring Fit?
I do. I don't have room in my room to actually do it though.
Oh.
Like I would at most I would have to do it as a Twitter space, and then you guys just hear my.
Yo, are we gonna get like outdoor streaming setup?
Lamau, imagine. I don't know. None of my community is not like. Oh, actually, I don't know. I think they said they want a Ring Fit, but I told them I can't. And you know, well, I don't know. See how
So
maybe they'll be.
Is if your community wanted enough.
I guess I don't know. I'll figure out some way. It's okay. You've always been kind of switched. Yeah, that's true. Like I started off basically playing Switch games because I had a capture card from way back when. But I didn't have like a decent computer to stream any like PC games, so I ended up just doing mostly Switch stuff for the first little bit. Sweaty Peen moaning and groaning. All right.
And actually, before you know, I shouldn't be keeping you longer than I am.
But, no. You're. I'm more concerned about keeping you. So like I'm free to just chill. You know.
I see. It's like RP takes at least one brain cell. Zatsudan takes -1.
True.
I feel like I'm getting smarter. But the what was it called? Have you played Tower Fantasy, Peen?
I have.
All my viewers in chat know that what I'm about to ask.
I've seen some of your streams like with Tower Fantasy, like
one of my daily Tower Fantasy streams.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I streamed it when it was I streamed it like early on. I streamed it for like an hour, and I
wasn't your thing.
I couldn't make my character look exactly like me. Most particularly that I couldn't make the chest size any smaller, so I uninstalled.
Okay, you know that's fair. I can respect that.
Let me know though, since you play, right? If they ever allow you to like make a smaller
shrink your booba.
Yeah, if they ever allow you to do that, I'm down to reinstall.
Yo, let's go. All right. You know what? You know, I'm not gonna emphasize on this statement that I'm about to make, but I respect that more than you know, Peen. I respect that more than you know.
This is Woe Patrol, my guys. We're all the reason. There's a reason we. Hold on a second. Where's my fucking? This is one of my signature moves. Wait. Do I have reverb on with this? Can you guys hear reverb?
Let me check your stream. Reverb's not on yet.
Not on yet. All right, let me. And it's this one. Whoa!
Oh my.
Whoa, Patrol, let's go. Anyway.
Oh my. Oh my.
So yeah, that's kind of like why my fans are called Woe Patrol. We woe at cute girls.
You know, I respect that. I respect that quite a lot. Remind me to come back when I'm a cute girl.
All right, yeah, come by. We'll woe at you.
Oh, actually, wait one sec.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, Peen. Hi there.
Whoa.
Whoa. Question, wait, where's the? Oh, I remember this from my Twitch days. Where is it? There it is. There it is.
Oh, the what face. I have a what emote.
Wait, you do?
It's like this it's like the Tom and Jerry what, but I made it me. It's like the Tom and Jerry like newspaper thing, but it's like me.
Oh,
It's
that's
like-
what that was. People were sending that the entire stream.
Yeah. Okay, I think we can wrap it up here
Yeah,
then. Thank you
definitely.
so much, Frey, for coming by, for staying
Anytime.
up late to
Hey,
ERP with
so-
me.
I love ERP. I've always loved ERP. I'm somewhat of an expert in the field.
But yeah, let me know when you get Splatoon 3. I definitely want
Will do.
to collab with you on that one. All right.
Will do. I will hit you up.
All right, everybody, let's say a bye to Foray. I'm going to switch us over to the end scene now. End of stream,
Bye-bye.
yes, sir. Otsu, do you have like an Otsu message? I forget if
I mean, I usually just say Otsufrei or
Otsufrei?
Otsu say so.
Otsu say so. I don't think we can say that this stream.
Wow.
Otsu,
all right,
Otsu Frey, Otsu murderer.
Wow. All right. I'm just gonna. All right.
All right. So, yeah, stick around real quick. I'm gonna send you guys somewhere, but next stream is gonna be the same time the stream started at 6 p.m. EDT, 7 a.m. JST on the Saturday morning. Splatoon 3, Peen 3, Splathreen. We are gonna Hasta la Nasu. I can't believe fucking Biko did that to my. Okay. Anyway, and then I'll be singing on Twitch this weekend on Sunday. Saturday, I will not be streaming. I'm gonna be out all day, unfortunately. If you can delay a bit, Lana says she's starting like 6. Oh. Lana, what the fuck? Start now. I have a karaoke stream on. Yes, I have a karaoke stream on Sunday. If you check out my YouTube, I actually have covers up there as well. Two covers and a song. But like I have like my old karaoke archives up there if you'd like to check it out before you come to my Twitch side. Are viewers able to join karaoke? No, this is basically just me singing. If you'd like to join karaoke, sometimes I have karaoke community nights on my Discord. There's a lot of singers there's a lot of singers on my Discord that enjoy doing karaoke as a community, and we do that every once in a while. So yeah, community nights. Yeah. If you haven't joined my Discord, please let me try that again. Please go ahead and join. You sing and play guitar, awesome. Yeah, we'd like to hear that if you join us for a community night. We also hang out on voice chat a lot, basically every night recently, so just definitely stop by, say hi, make some new friends. Even compose, wow. So yeah, I'm killing time until Lana starts. Lana, can you start soon? Let me can I come to this scene? I'm a little bit off center here, but oh, this is part of my cringe stream the other day. We can leave that up. We can leave that up while I chat with you guys. Cringe. Yeah, this is something that I wrote back in early high school on a forum. Oh no, this is middle school. This is middle school. I wrote this in middle school. But yeah, once Lana starts up, I'm gonna throw you guys over there. You want to lick an eyeball since you're 4? No, that's not true. It's completely independent, my incident of accidentally licking my ex's eyeball. Lana's one of my friends. She's also a VTuber like me. She's also a VTuber like me, and she'll be playing, I think, League of Legends or whatever. What's a blog spot? I believe you might be too young for that then. If you don't know what that is, it's a very old ass blog service. Anyway, Lana's playing Cult of the Lamb. All right, let's go, baby. Not League. Whew. Thank God. Anyway, let's go. We're gonna go say hi to my good friend Lana. Intended for mature audiences. Be careful. Let's give her a good sinister peening. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. People who aren't coming with us. People who are coming with us. Let's sinister peen. Otsunasu, everybody. I'll see you Friday for Splatoon.